Alrighty, everybody. Your boy is back doing dumb stuff like luck mode, big toss, second castle. So we're going to start in the second castle, which is fun. We start in luck mode. I don't even have enough MP to gravity jump right now. That's fun. And any damage we take will send us flying across the screen. First things first, however, I would like to get a level up because I do want to check the relic above my head. So please hold. I just have to kill this guy like 10 more times. Trust me, it's worth it. You get to hear the first 2 notes of this song over and over again. Everyone's favorite song. Because this should give me enough MP to gravity jump once, I want to say. Which should hopefully let me see what the relic is. Because, yeah, now I have 5 MP. That's enough to see the relic, hopefully. Maybe even get it? Oh, there's nothing here. Never mind. We can leave. Yeah, we're in luck mode, which makes our stats terrible. But you know what else is terrible? Losing all of your money because of a poor investment, when you could simply just invest in Garnet Coin. That's correct. Guess correctly with your investment, and you make $10 million in real life. We need to not die here. Also, am I a crazy person? This... Yeah, that's the wrong... That was the wrong... It was showing the chest piece unequipped icon instead of the little guy. Very interesting. Other thing that I wanted to do is not die, hopefully. Thank God I started with God's Garb, by the way. Literally, thank God's Garb. I didn't even realize that, because I'm like, why did I not explode there? I'm just trying to get through this somewhat normally. I'm going to try not to just spam toadstool big tosses, because then I could just, or spam potions. The whole point is I just wanted to see how difficult a randomizer would be if I started in luck mode in the second castle. Turns out, if you just get lucky, it's not that bad. God's Garb is the default for big toss? Oh, so you guys are cowards. You guys don't want to know what it's like to actually play the game. I see how it is. Because this should be death. I should be died now. I should be dead. But the weak-minded rando devs didn't want you to struggle. Can you big toss vertically? No. The only time I've ever done that is with your mom. You do the vertical big toss into the horizontal monster mash. Oh! Okay, so that kills you. That's good to know. I could use my rewind powers, but I'm saving it. So, yeah, that's what I wanted. What I wanted was I wanted to make a mistake and then explode. So thank you for giving me that experience. I just wanted to showcase... Oh, wait a minute. I need to put the luck mode code in again, and I don't want to reset the game because that'll take too long. There we go. So now that we all understand what we're dealing with here, that was just I just wanted to showcase how difficult this is going to be. All right. Let's go. I have to pick this up again so that way you guys can still gamble. Yeah, wait, I can't gravity jump unless I get a level. So you can definitely soft lock yourself with second castle start luck mode, depending on where you spawn, if you don't get a level first. That's pretty funny. Stop hitting me, please. Okay, I'm being very impatient here. Don't make me do it. There we go. We've done it. Okay, he's right here. Because what you're supposed to do is you're just supposed to find where they turn around, and then you just sit there and slash them. That's how you cheese these guys, because they just run the same path over and over again. There you go. So just don't die to the bomb knight this time, please. Thank you. Also, don't get stoned. And turn into the freaking gargoyle. Ow. What are the odds on turning into the gargoyle, by the way? Do we know? Any knowers in chat? 100%? Yo, is that S-Stock? Finally. A good weapon. Ow. Ow. Bro, I'm gonna die. While only taking 1 damage. This has never happened before. I just want to get some levels under my belt, please. Thank you. Stop. That's enough. We've had enough now. We've had fun. It's been so fun. Let's try not to explode, please. It's 50-50, or either you hit it or you don't. So true, so true. The best part about that is that it's so true and no one's ever said that before. You're the first person to make that observation, which makes you very smart. And original. I can't believe it. Is that Socrates? Coming up with new mathematical, philosophical proofs in real time? Good thing there isn't crush damage. Yeah, because then I would, again, I'm trying to make this into your mom joke, but I can't do it, guys. I'm off today, you know? I had a bad, I didn't sleep well, the controller's in my eyes, my mom grounded me. You guys know how it is. Speaking of gambling, Axiom. It's heads. Congratulations, you win! Damn, why is there 84% on tails? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, oh no! That's bad. That's bad. Oof. That's big money to the people who voted heads there. Crane wasn't there to save him. Whoa. Ow. Dude, get up in the freaking hole! Time to sell my silver. Exactly, yeah. The market is ripe. It's ripe for those who are willing to invest.
Stop talking to me! Oh god, it's fine.
Evidum, thank you very much for that prime. I appreciate that.
Stop talking to me!
Oy, oy, oy. So I'm gonna grab. I don't know if reverse library cards are on. So actually, do I need this? Because I don't think I want to stay in the second castle. I have a thrust sword. You know, it's the best one. It's S-Stock. Get these guys just to check them out. Ooh, dark armor. That could be good.
Next time you'll be correct. Get it twisted. Invest your garnet coin in heads again and win.
That's, you know, when you say it like that, I believe him, is the thing. Okay, I'm feeling good about finding the Ring of Fëanor there. That helps. Ooh, axe armor as well. Okay. I don't think I need to do too many more item checks. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty okay about everything. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this guy doing? Help. Mods, ban this guy. He's cheating. He just clipped through the floor. He did a glitch in my glitchless video game. The developers worked so hard to make sure there were no glitches whatsoever in this game. So yeah, this is complexity 5? This preset? Like the way you're supposed to play this is by spamming the toadstool to make you fly everywhere, but we're obviously, you know, we're not doing all that. Although I'll take a quick little ride this way. 1 damage. One damage isn't gonna hurt. Ooh, and gravity boots. And we have ourselves a thrust sword, the best one in the game. My limp thrust is all it takes. Holy glasses, guys, we can go to the second castle. What if we just go to the second castle, guys? Yo, I'm Chris. How's it going? There we go. There are no glitches in SotN. Every trick you do is playing the game as intended. I agree. Did you see how I was flying there? Definitely as intended. I actually went to Konami headquarters and I asked them, hey, am I allowed to do all this? And they said, yeah, it's fine. Just, you know, have fun with it. And I said, sure, I will. And then they said, wait, aren't you the guy who talks shit about our company constantly? And I said, ooh, gotta go. So now I'm hiding from the Konami hired military. Gotta lay low for a while. You know how it is. Bonk. Oh my god, Nose Devil, my favorite. Actually, hold on. This is something I've wanted to know for a while. So if you mid-air after falling, thrust, can I dive kick after that? Because normally the way that this works is that if you're falling off of a ledge since you walked off of a ledge, you can dive kick. Interesting. So the thrust, yeah, I guess then it would make sense that the thrust attack would overwrite the aerial state that you're in. That makes sense. The more you know. Big jumps. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Ow! There we go, we got him. They tried to keep me down. Oh, Leapstone? Thank you. I do not have to use that crap anymore. I'll go back to Skull Shield. It's fun. Why not? It's fun. We like to have fun around here. Is the Konami PMC armed with weapons that fire pachinko balls and pachinko slot tokens? Yes, actually. Eat my balls! That's gonna be a new sub alert. I already know it. Yeah, every time you get, they hire a new member of the Konami militia. Actually, it's like a gotcha pull, and it determines your rank and which unit you're a part of. So you're hoping to get like a 5-star, you know, pull when you get recruited, but sometimes, you know, 0-star grunt. And also Zengetsu, how's it going? Thank you for the 45 months, my dude. It happens to the best of us, you know. Everyone wants to believe that they're the 5-star legendary. And sometimes you're the 0-star grunt. Ow. Also, what the hell is Konami doing, by the way? Am I wrong? But like what are they doing? What's their strategy? What's the game plan here? Ooh, I'll take the dog. What dog do? I like to think of myself as the pawn from Battle Chess. Weak AF, but I have some fun animations. There you go. That's something to aspire to, in my opinion. Just have a reason for showing up, you know? Give people a reason to care at the end of the day. They've been spending their time and resources reviving Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. People are generally happy with those games, but I think it's also like, didn't Metal Gear Solid have like a bunch of like technical problems on launch? But that's because of freaking the Unreal Engine 12 or whatever the fuck. I think I'm correct in... I don't know. People liked Silent Hill F. I don't think there was much complaints about Silent Hill F. From what I've seen. But granted, the internet is a vast sea of opinions, and you can pull anything out of there. It's much like the real ocean, where we have no fucking clue what's in the deepest, darkest, fucking... Did I say Unreal? I meant, was it Unreal? What did they use? I don't remember. Metal Gear Delta used a problematic game engine, I think. I don't remember. Oops. But yeah, you can find any opinion you want on the internet. Ow. We have no clue what's lurking in the deep, dark depths. Ow. This guy's dunking on me? Ow. There we go. Would I ever want a revive of SotN? Like, I don't know. People want it, and like... I have a feeling that it will happen eventually. Because... there's just no reason for it not to. I don't know. I mean, Konami's dumb. They're very dumb. And they're very slow to understand what the fans of their series actually wants. But like... Ow. I'm assuming they mean remake. Similar how Metal Gear Delta is a remake. Honestly, I probably should just have gone back to the... Whatever. I'm just going to go this way for funsies. Also, I have Leap Stone. I have to remember that. Can't revive something that never died. No, the Castlevania franchise and Symphony of the Night in general is pretty dead. I don't know. I think the problem is that Konami doesn't want to touch this game because it is 2D at the very least, and I think they are more aware of like how bad it would be if they used like crummy, cheap-looking 3D models and made the game like a. Basically, if they made the game look like Ritual of the Night, I think Konami is aware that if they made the game look like Ritual of the Night, people are going to be pissed because the aesthetic is like, in my opinion, such a large part of the appeal of this game. And as much as I do think Dracula X Chronicles and the PSP release looks technically slightly worse, it's not so drastic that it means that like people can't appreciate the general art direction and design of the game. I mean, the PS1 version is still unmatched for many reasons, but you know. Actually, let me just go back and do all this crap. We'll just go through Clock Tower. Fuck it. Oops, don't go up there. It's crazy to me that they continuously produce Power Pros baseball every year since 1994. Yeah, I mean, sports games is just free money. I don't know. It's Konami likes printing money. So if they have the means to put in zero effort in print money, they'll do it. Sometimes they put in effort because they kind of have to make it so that way they can print money later on. It happens. But they just like printing money. And like, not to be mean to people who play sports games, because like, if you play sports games, I hope you're self-aware enough to realize that like, you know, sports game fans will buy pretty much anything. I played Mega Man Soccer when I was younger. That's not a sports game. That's like an arcadey, like sports game. I'm talking about like the people who play the newest freaking NFL, FIFA, NBA 2K type shit. I'm sorry, but that's just not like they'll pay any amount of money for the same game that has existed since the dawn of time, just with the newest season of players, where you pay $80 for the game and the game has built-in ads. You have to watch ads in the game that you paid for. That's crazy. That'd be like subscribing to twitch.tv/DragonBlitz and then still getting ads. It's never happened before. No, I think there's like video ads, if I remember correctly. Obviously, product placement in video games has existed for a long time, but I'm talking about like video ads, I'm pretty sure exist in the games. Like to go from one menu to another, you have to watch like a 30-second ad. This could be misinformation on my part, because I've never played those games, because you can't catch me playing a fucking NFL. Me. That shit put me to sleep. Now, if you made all the NFL players twinky little vampires, then maybe I'd consider it. I'd consider it at the very least. You know, give me some drama, some emotion, some ethos, some pathos, logos even.
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
Yo, Mana Prism's library card. I might just buy that, to be honest. Marshall is good, but I can't really afford to get both because I am broke right now.
Thank you.
I'll get one Mana Prism in case it comes up.
Farewell for now.
Boy, do we have a website for you if you want Twinkie vampires. Let me guess, Medusi.com. Oh, I forgot to do the check up there. Is this real life? That's the last check I haven't done yet. Oh, and Second Castle. I guess it might want me to go back to Second Castle. Well, we might be going back to Second Castle, folks. It is crazy to me that Mario 35 was just like very popular and people liked it, and then they killed it. They said, you can't play this anymore. Oh, the game that you liked that we made for you? Sorry, you can't play it anymore. Wild. Average Nintendo L. I mean, Nintendo fans, they'll eat it up, bro. The best part is they love to complain about Nintendo's business practices, but then they also be like, oh my god, Switch 2! It's the same thing, but it can run the same game that I already bought for $70 at 60 FPS if I pay an extra $10. Oh my god! I can't wait to play the same exact experience at a slightly higher frame rate. I mean, it is double the frame rate. That is a big deal. Don't get me wrong. It's just, you know. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's a good reason to have a Switch 2. But it's a handheld. It's decently powerful for the price that you're like. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, look, we've been through this song and dance so many times with Nintendo. When Nintendo's on top of the world, they have terrible business practices. As soon as they're the underdogs, their business practices get better. They do the same old song and dance. That's not even necessarily true because they also like are very stubborn in a lot of weird and dumb ways, but you know, whatever. Honestly, get a Steam Deck? I don't know. Maybe I'm just like weird, but I don't find myself in a situation where I need a portable video game console. But I that's just me. And if I were to get one, I'd probably want it to be just like, I don't know, something a little bit simpler than bringing a whole ass, like, giant gaming tablet, basically. Ooh, missed. Interesting. I don't have Jewel of Open. I don't want to use my library card here, but it might be good to use it. Because I don't have enough money for another one, do I? No, I do not. All right, I'll just warp. It's fine. It's nice when you visit family on vacation. I can see that. I'm saying, like, me personally, I'd probably just bring a 3DS if I needed to bring something. Was watching the Mega Man X 1 through 3 randomizer. Still have an hour left. That was a long one. That was definitely a long one. My favorite part about I did take a quick peek at the comments. I do love that I play a game that's not SotN, and all of a sudden all the experts come out of the woodwork to tell me how I'm playing the game wrong. It was like one person. It wasn't really that many people. But I just thought it was funny. Where it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just playing it for fun. I don't... Wow, he was playing like really impatient. He should have just done this. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I'm just playing a game. I do love hearing that you're playing the video game wrong. That's probably my favorite comment, because it implies that there's a wrong way to enjoy the digital media that is video games. And it's like, I know I'm brain broken. I know I have zero patience. I know I have like no self-control. Yeah, I've done nothing but stream and speedrun for the last like 13 years of my life. Of course my brain is broken. That's why people watch me. Duh. If you wanted to watch a normal person play a video game, there's like 10,000 options out there. If you want to watch a sicko who's brain broken play some video games, that's what I'm here for. Don't do it. Okay, there we go. Nice. I was like, if I'm going to get hit, I want it to damage boost me the correct direction. That would be nice. Ow. There we go. Got him. It's been 2 years since I was here. Yeah, the color palette stuff is not necessarily a new addition, but yeah. Randomizer do be evolving. Oh, it was for nothing. Okay, well. It is time to go to the second castle. We got baited. Someone would probably tell me I'm playing Mega Man X wrong if I'm going from chill to eagle to mandrill to armadillo to mammoth. Yeah, what are you doing? That's not the exact route you're supposed to do. Ow. Ow. I mean, it's fine. It is the nature of being on the internet, is that you're going to hear opinions from people whom which you didn't ask for their opinion at all, but they're going to tell it to you very loudly. And that's okay. A big part of it, I think, is just we live in a world where we have access to so much information and so much social technology, and yet we're so far away. I don't know. People just want to be heard so bad. They want their opinions known. And I get it. It's okay. Yeah, I'm not like discouraged from playing more Mega Man because of it by any means. I want to try and see if I can get the Archipelago stuff to work with Mega Man X, because there is a Mega Man X Archipelago thing. So we could do like SotN plus Mega Man runs, similar to what we did with the Super Metroid run. But it's going to take some setting up, and I haven't gotten the chance to sit down and do that yet. People tend to be harsh with other people that are against their idea. I mean, it's more so that, like, I don't know. I think it's just very easy for, one, your message to get misinterpreted in a negative way, even if you're not meaning to be negative. Because it's like, that's just the nature of communication anonymously, is that people tend to take things in a negative direction. But also, some people also just tend to be kind of an asshole. It happens. Dude, so true. Your ass trying to be negative? How about hit him with the absolute value function and try and be negative after that? Bitch. Got him. Oh. They're trying to give you a negative opinion, but in a constructive way. It's okay. Like, I get what you mean. But, like, that implies that it's warranted to give unsolicited opinions and advice. And in a lot of cases, I'm of the belief that, like, it's kind of weird to do that. But people can't help themselves. It's the same brain worms that people get when they want to backseat. When people are, like, playing a video game for the first time, they'll go to a live streamer who's like, hey, this is my first time playing this game. I just want to, like, experience it for the first time. And their brain worms take over and they say, I am the specialist little boy. I know everything about this game. I've been playing this game since I was 0 years old. I will be the one to save this streamer by telling them all the little secrets and plot twists throughout the game, making sure that they enjoy it the exact way that I want them to enjoy it. That same exact brainworm is the same type of brainworm where people give unsolicited advice, where it's like, I know nobody asked for my opinion, but I'm the specialist little boy who knows everything about this topic, so I will give you advice and save your life. Because I know everything. And it's like, whatever, man. Like, I don't know. We could just not. Yeah, you can give unsolicited advice, just don't be surprised when people tell you to shut the fuck up. But we live in the world where everyone's a critic, myself included. I'm not immune to it by any means. I'm just somewhat self-aware in this moment. So you're saying I'm not a special little boy? No, you still are. You still are. And no one can take that away from you. Don't grab me. There we go. Did he catch on fire? Yep, that's just what mummies be doing. Probably very dry, you know? You know what? Cross him on. Help me out. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now. See, if the spikes big toss do, then this game would actually be good. Ow. Bastard. I missed that Brain was in the shop. Wait, which relic was in the shop? Like, what's the name for Brain again? Fucking die, bro. How many times? It was Force of Echo? Oh, dude. I love how nobody called that out. That's funny. Oh, yeah, then we could have gotten record, maybe. I don't know. Because I did waste a lot of time otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely had a chance. So that was a skill issue. Damn, all that shit I said about Ren is still true, but it also means that I still had a chance, even though he cheated. Wow, I can't believe it. Oh, well. Dude, I'm gonna say it. This seed kind of sucks. It's definitely a rough one. To be fair, I also gave myself the extra challenge of trying to luck mode big toss. But, you know. I have enough for a soul steal, right? All right, that's good. Don't do it to me, Asgal. Thank you. Ow. Bro, he hit me with the cha-cha slide. Never been seen before. Do I go in and out of rooms in my house backwards like this? Yeah, of course. It's just optimal. Everybody should be doing it. Ow. When you get a little cold, so you get flung across the room. Just like in real life. Ow. 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 Combo. There we go. There we go. We've done it. And there's Jewel of Open. Well, that gives me access to friggin' Bee's Nuts over here. I don't know if I should do it, though. This is dangerous. Like, I'm pretty sure this Minotaur will friggin' end my life. Ow. Yeah, he's trying to. Let's just refill our health real quick. Next time I try something like this, I should definitely make sure I'm not using the God's Garb. God's Garb has saved me way too many times. But to be fair, I also am playing like doo-doo today, so... Today's definitely not a I'm very locked in type of day, you know? It's more so, let's just see what happens. Some days are more serious than others. I mean, ooh, Chrysogrim. Well, there we go. Sometimes you just get the Chrysogrim drop, and then you're done. And you win. You know what I mean? And other days, you try and lock the hell in. How could you do this to me directly? I mean, no, I'm always trying so hard. This is world record pace. What are you talking about? This is the best anyone has ever played this game. Everyone agrees. Duh. How else would I get double Chrysogrim? It's all skill. You thought it was luck? Turns out it was all skill. How am I turning around midair? Please stop doing that. Nice, another Vlad. I mean, I can go back to the first castle whenever, and maybe I should. So we're still missing a final Vlad. That could be anywhere in the first castle, I think. That's left. There could be a random Vlad in there, too. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it or not. Eh. Crystal is available until you play a clear game file. You're thinking of Ring of Varda. No, Crystal Grim is always available in the game. The only 2 items... Is it 2 items? Yeah, Duplicator and Ring of Varda are only available on a clear file playthrough, or after you've already beaten the game once. Thunderbrand is locked behind a clear file? Wait, Thunderbrand's locked too? Since when? Nothing drops Thunderbrand. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, and it is a. See, I always forget about Thunderbrand. It's not even like that crazy of a item to get locked behind. Essentially a new game plus. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, it's in the shop, but you need a clear file in order to get the extra shop items. Icebrand is available on the map. Firebrand is a drop. Thunderbrand is not available on the map. Eldritch is right. There is no way to get Thunderbrand until you get a clear file. Horse Demon doesn't drop Thunderbrand? Horse Demon? I don't think so, right? I don't know. Oh, the one in the Catacombs? I don't think he drops Thunderbrand, no. I mean, we could just look this up. But nobody wants to, which is fair, I guess. Why would we use the internet when we're already on the internet? You know what I mean? Oops. Do I have anything higher damaging than this? No. Crystogram it is, I guess. All right. Interneted out. True. Whenever I play the game, I unlock Dracula at library card out, and the game treats my file as a clear file at that point? Is that how that works? I've never tried that before. And I've never heard anybody say that they've done that before. This is the first I'm hearing of anybody trying to do that. It unlocks his well, I know it unlocks him in the bestiary. I guess it's been a long time since I've played a non-clear file, like ever, because there's no reason for me not to just use a clear file. So that's interesting. If that is how that works, that is kind of cool. That would be another fun little thing that I didn't know about before. Because this game has infinite secrets. Yo, what up, Zeke? Wow. Well, I mean, that'll do it. Nice. I even have a second library card. I don't even know where I found that. Nice. Not bad, not bad.
What can I do for you?
What can I do? What can I what?
Interested in this.
Let's get some library cards, and you know what? Marcel for the fun of it.
Farewell for now.
So now we just have all the checks in the game left. Let's go. We're probably looking for... No, because it's minimum complexity 5. So I think it's probably Leapstone 1, 2, 3, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3. 4 is Jewel of Open. So anything after Jewel of Open is layer 5. I'd go straight to Spikebreaker. Why would you? In Big Toss, Spikebreaker is the same layer as anything as long as you have the Spikebreaker item. And Spikebreaker, we didn't find like out of logic or anything. I'm pretty sure the chain is gravity boots into Leapstone. Into Glasses. Into Jewel of Open, into Final Blood. But maybe I'm wrong. It's possible that Leapstone and Gravity Boots were on the same layer and I wasn't paying attention, which would mean that there might be an extra layer where it's Merman Statue into Final Vlad. That's also possible. If you get Dracula to say farewell, my son, you don't have the ability to library card. I think in the Japanese 1.0 version you do. You have like a little bit of time where after the Dracula cutscene, I believe you can control Alucard for a single frame. But that might be a Japanese 1.0 exclusive thing. At least I never got it to work on the Xbox version of the game. Maybe it's a PS1 exclusive. Because back when we were doing reverse boss order testing, we did want to test if you can kill Dracula. First. And to my understanding, as soon as you killed Dracula, you were kind of just stuck there on Xbox, but... You need a handle for killing him. Yeah, exactly. My question is, does that work on Xbox? Because I tried testing it on Xbox. But maybe I was just being... It's possible that I was just being dumb. And didn't do it right. That's very possible. I understand that you guys are saying the same thing. I'm saying, does it work on Xbox? No one's confirming if it works on Xbox. Because I tried it on Xbox and it didn't work. But again, this was years ago, so I could have just been doing it wrong. But I remember trying it and remember it not working. Bro, I be hitting the X bong. So true. Oh, thank you, Crazy, for explaining that you can kill Dracula, then use library card, but only if you have it equipped. Thank you. That was the question I was asking, and finally somebody answers it. Thank God. Definitely didn't copy paste it. Yeah, you didn't need to because you were the first person to answer my question. What would you have copy and pasted it from? Is the question that I have for you. And your answer is probably you can kill Dracula, then use library card after he's dead, but only if you already have it equipped. Ah. Yeah, the shop items are randomized. The way they're randomized is particular, but you get all your info from the wiki. Ah, so that's how you're always so accurate and fast and handsome. A true wiki gamer. What about the Catacombs? What do you mean, what about the Catacombs? That's where I'm going. Where do you think I'm going? What? Skip the streamer. Go to the Catacombs. I know. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I gotta open up the thing first. Come on. Oh, streamer, did you know if you collect all 5 Vlad relics, you can fight Dracula? I had no idea. Now you're fine. It's. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Will fighting Dracula beat the game? Nope. Because if we kill Dracula, we'll have a library card in hand. Hear me out, guys. What if? You can save Richter and unlock an entire extra castle? Okay, that sounds fake, dude. That's not real. What? Yeah, Richter's not even in this game. I know what you're talking about. Yo, is that a mana prism? Thank God. What would I do without my mana prism? That does nothing for me. Why is Mana Prism a drop in this, by the way? I heard Kid Dracula's in this game. As long as it's just Kid Dracula, not the Stage 1 boss from Kid Dracula. Stage 1 boss becomes the final boss. I'm pretty sure the Stage 1 boss from Kid Dracula is actually the head of the Department of Homeland Security right now. Dude's doing big things for his career. Yeah, really moving up in the world. Whatever you do not Google Stage 1 boss of Kid Dracula. Safe search off. Rule 34. Don't do it. I think all of these checks are possible to be the final Vlad, so I do need to... Ow, go this way. Ow. 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 No, the frogs! If you kill every enemy in a Fibonacci order on this stage, a secret opens up? Yeah, that's how you get infinite health max-ups, right? That's the infinity glitch. I bought a bunch of mana prisms in my first run thinking I was going to need them. Yeah, that's how I feel. Final Vlad. Ooh, Vanilla Merman. Yucky. You know what? Knowing my luck, I probably have... So the reason I'm going to go check the Holy Symbol location is because I don't remember if Gravity Boots and Leapstone were on the same layer or not. If they were both available on layer 1 or layer 0 or whatever the frick we're calling it, then this is going to be the final Vlad. So I'm just going to go do it. There's a chance that it's required that this is the final Vlad, so I'm just going to go do it. Which means more frogs. Not even randomized? Yeah. I call it layer 0. I like calling it layer 0 because the way that I count is based off of how many things you have acquired. So if you've acquired 0, everything that is available without any relics is the 0th layer. I also like it because it's more, how you say, computer. You know what I mean? Everybody knows computers start with 0. Last thing you want is an off by one error. Are the frogs gay? I don't know. Have you asked them? Can any frogs in the chat confirm? Me when I she overflow on my integer until I error. Hold on. That's something, right? Ooh, okay, so womp womp. I built a robotic metal frog. It's held together by rivets. It's pretty good. That's not bad. That's like a 4 out of 10. See, I did all of that, even though we didn't get a Vlad relic for it. We did get to hang out more in our favorite part of the castle, the caverns. And everybody knows the castle, the caverns is the most important part of the castle. Think about it from a progression standpoint. The caverns lets you listen to crystal teardrops. That's correct. The most important part of the game. Is frog toss kind of like leapfrog? Yeah, kind of. How's it going, Yuki? Okay, so we're getting to that point now where it's a 50-50. Either it's behind Spike Breaker or it's behind Grand Falloon. So that's fun. I'll just save split it, I guess, because it's literally a 50-50. Oh, we'll do Spike Breaker first. You lost the 50-50? Unfortunate. Sometimes you just need to guess correctly. Oh my god, the movement. I'm gaming. I already have the Spike Breaker on? Holy. Then what am I doing? Hold on. I'm gonna schmoove here. Okay, I can't make it. Never mind. Delete the footage. Oh? This dog can schmoove? Massive. If the Vlad is here, my brain is mush and I would have won. Damn it! Lamau. That's really funny. 0 skill. Sometimes you guess correctly even with you get the right answer, but you didn't show your work. You know what I mean? You used the wrong equation, but still got the right answer. I gotta go look something up. This guy doesn't have every bit of information already pre-stored on his brain hard drive. Lamau, everyone point and laugh. Unlike me, who just knows everything all the time. Also, thank you, boners, for rising. I appreciate it. It was a delayed rise, but we got there. Dude, Brain Rot does indeed win again. This is why people like randomizers, because you can just turn your brain off and have fun. Isn't that right? Do I want to know something weird? No, I actually don't. In fact, if you tell me something weird right now, I will cry. Checkmate, atheists. Spikebreaker's only in logic with Mist and Power of Mist? Why? Huh? But why, though? Why are the atheists always playing chess? I don't know. Classic QA tester moment. I don't know. That's funny. Big Toss just might be one of those presets that's so old that, you know, nobody really knew what they were doing back then. It's like when you go back in time and you realize that, like, farmers were using, I don't know, like cancer-causing asbestos as insulation. Like, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Nobody would do that. Surely this is technology from, like, the 1500s. It'd be so ridiculous. Yay! We did it! Woo! Man, I did not get enough sleep. You guys ever just not get enough sleep? I think I'm the first person to experience this on the planet. Is this world record? If you want to believe it's world record, it is. Are we library carding after Dracula? You know what? Might as well. What else are we going to do with our time? Where's my library card? There it is. I guess I could also do this while I'm here. Timer stops when you kill him anyways. True. That is true. Let's see. So I just have to be on the ground, I guess.
Behold my true
So the idea is I just have to skip the cutscene and then after the dialogue box clears, just mash the button, I think. Yeah. Okay. See, I tried this on Xbox and I didn't think that I don't think it works.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
GG's, we've done it. Holy crap, we got Dracula in there.
I'm interested in this.
Is there a Dracula tactics? I don't think I've ever seen this one. New bonus. Granted, wait, does the randomized equipment mess this up? Let's find out. Final boss is only level 58 or 98. What a noob. So true. Oh, yeah. Dude, this is what I be telling people when they're talking about Dracula's too hard. The developers figured it out. This is literally how you fight him. That's crazy. Yeah, just do 1 damage for 10 million years. Yeah, just walk out of the way. Now, how do you deal with this? Oh, you just stay at the top of the screen and run away? Okay, that's fair, I guess. Are they going to use Power of Mist to dodge this? Yeah. That's fun. Just do that for 30 hours, I guess. Yeah, they gave up. That's so funny. The tactics people, they just gave up. They're like, yeah, figure it out from here. You got it. Just like you have to subscribe. If you are watching on YouTube, I very much appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Join the live streams, twitch.tv/DragonButts. You guys know what's up. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.